Hi, my name is Hirai, and I am here at my desk on my third mini tutorial on how to create really nice, cute pictures using your water, no, not your water, using your colored pencils. And I'm still loving using these colored pencils because they are so simple to use and easy to control. And I'm just really amazed at the fact that I have ignored these pencils for so many years. But I'm really glad that I pulled them out again and I'm trying, giving it another try. And I am really being happy with some of the pictures that I've been creating using these colored pencils. So since last week, I've been doing my little doodlings, and I created some of these kind of things with it. And another one, and colored pencils. I love using colored pencils for tiny flowers and tiny pictures because when you use something to create something big, it's really a lot of work to really blend all those large objects in there. So if you notice, this is what we did last week, and I love that too. But again, I love doing these little tiny pictures and little borders like this using colored pencils. And this is like a field of wildflowers, and they're really sweet. And this one here is a bunch of little tiny field flowers in a basket. And then I even tried drawing something like this. And then drew that. And I was going to do some other kinds of things with, painting tiny little, coloring tiny little people, but I haven't gotten to that yet. But my focus for this week was to create neighborhoods. And I thought it would be kind of fun to do something like that because um, we've been doing lots of flowers, and I thought it would be nice to have a change of pace. So, so here's the first one I created, and this was fine, but I've been practicing more and more with it to refine my work. So then I came up with this little picture that I drew, and I was just kind of watching TV and drawing this, and I thought, ooh, I really like how that came out. So today I thought I would concentrate on really kind of producing something like this. Kind of reminds me of a happy spring day with sun out, neighborhood, and a dog in a yard. So, and to some people, this may feel like little child's art, but I don't think that way. I think that people really love getting these kind of things, even on a card or a note card. And I love drawing it because it really makes me happy. So we'll start with that. So the thing that we need to do is, what I usually do before I do anything is I kind of do a little watercolor. I mean, I'm so used to saying watercolor, colored pencil palette. And so I'm going to start out with putting, these are the colors that I picked, and I'm going to be drawing. Let me see. So I'm trying to pick colors that are kind of really spring-like. And it really helps for me to put this on paper first. Blue, lavender, pink, very dark pink. I'm not sure if I'm going to be using all these colors, but at least I have a little grouping of colors that I think might look really good. And this one. So I'm going to put this to the side, and I'll be looking at these colors always um, as I do this. And I cut some papers up, and this is, I believe, 4x5 hot pressed watercolor, not cold pressed, because hot press has a very smooth finish, and cold press has more of a rougher finish. And I like the cold press for watercoloring, but for color pencil, I really prefer something with a smooth texture to it. So to begin with, I'm just going to just be hand drawing one little thing, which I think could get me started. And that would be, I'm going to be drawing a house. So I'm going to draw a house, shape of a house. A house has a door, and it has a little window. So this is going to be my starter. So here it is. I'm just going to put it up close so you can see it. So I'm going to start the house with probably this blue, which is pretty bright. So I like this blue. And I'm going to draw around the door. And don't forget, if you want to get to different places, just shuffle your paper to the side or something that where it gets you into a position where you feel comfortable. And I'm just going to go all the way around the window. So here is the house. And then I'm going to draw a roof to the house. And I want the roof to look really kind of bright and stand out. So I'm going to be using my Posca marker in red. And this colors in really quickly. There we go. And I'm thinking that maybe this house could be just a little bit longer, taller. And this door made a little bit shorter. See how easy it is to draw in with color pencils? You could just take your time and pretend like you're coloring in something. There we go. So now there's my house. And I think my house will probably have a little chimney on it too. So I'm just going to put a little chimney right here. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I want the house to have a couple trees next to it. So here to the side of the house, I'm going to draw a tree. And then on this side of the house, I'm going to draw a smaller tree here. And I'm going to make this tree like a little bush or pom-pom tree. And then right here, I'm going to be putting a little dog sitting right by the tree with his ears. And he's sitting right here. And here's his tail. So I think I'm going to kind of draw this little dog in right now so we'll see him. And he's doing a really nice sit. And he has black ears. And then he has little eyes. Here's a cute little dog sitting there. Then the tree to the right, I think I'm going to, let me see. Not sure. Might be maybe a little olive green tree. And color that tree in. This is so much fun. It reminds me of when I used to color when I was a little kid. I used to love color everything and color within the lines. And then the other tree, I'm going to make it into, maybe this little bright pink. And this is like a little pom-pom tree. So I'm just going to go round and around and around. If you go to Michael's or somewhere like that and look around where they sell individual pencils, I go there and I pick up these certain colors that I don't really have in my kit. And this was one of the really bright pinks that I found. And I really, really love this color and I use it a lot because it brightens up everything. See, you can see how bright that pink is. So these are the little special things that I pick up. And I just buy one pencil at a time. And that really gives me something to look forward to when I go to Michael's because I could pick up one thing and I always go run back into their art section and look at their pens and pencils all the time. And so here's a tree trunk. And then on the other one, I'm going to kind of draw a line through like this. And then I'm going to paint this. And again, make sure that when you use a pen, make sure I'm using a waterproof. Yeah, this pen does not get affected by water, so I really like that. So let's see, and then I think I'm going to give little black spots on this tree. And then I'm going to get my Posca markers and give this tree little red apples or whatever they are. It just makes the tree a little brighter. And then on this one, I'm going to take my, let me see if I could take a Posca pen and I'm just gonna go. See, this pen covers so well that it covered all the black. So I'm gonna have to put that in again. And what else here? So we're going to do, I'll just have a little, kind of a little bush right here. And I'm going to color this in. Then on top of that bush, I'm going to have a couple of little flowers growing. I'll make one pink, and then I need a red maybe. Let me see if I could find a red. Well, that's not really red. That's kind of a pink. So I'm going to use a, okay. Then I think that I'm going to have a, I think I need a little mushroom. I'm going to have a little mushroom right here. See, so it's really fun. You just draw whatever you want to. There's no right or wrong in this. You just draw the things you like. And then I think, okay, I'm going to go ahead and paint this right here with a, just put a chimney right there. And on top of that, I need a, I'm going to make a sunshine. So I'm going to have a sunshine right here. Nice, bright, sunny day. So there's the sunshine. And then above that, I think I'm going to have a, I'm going to just float a little flower up here. And a lot of people say, why flower up here? But no rhyme, no reason. This is what's so fun about doing something creative that just pleases yourself. And it makes me happy not to have a reason for why everything is located here or there. I just kind of do my own thing and go, I really want a flower there. So that's what I've done. And that flower, I want to give it a long stem. And I'm going to draw a couple clouds up in the sky. Just very light, friendly clouds. And I just kind of draw little circles in there, and it doesn't have to be all covered up. And maybe one little one right here. See, so there's 3 clouds. And then I think down here, I want below the house, I'm thinking of having a, I need, so this house has a little walk up. And I'm going to have some red. I guess I still didn't have all the colors I needed, but This is kind of a red orange, but maybe this will do. I'm going to have some flowers kind of like floating around. And I think I'm going to put a little butterfly here somewhere. Maybe a little butterfly right here. And I might just put another butterfly on this side. Little dots. And I'm going to outline the door here and the window. And you could leave the house like that, or you could go ahead and color the door in with another color. And I'm thinking that maybe I'm just going to go ahead and put a yellow on this door. What do you think about that? And then I may put a little flower, maybe a little, not sure, maybe a little flower right here next to the dog. That would be cute. And then a little flower growing right there. And then right here, want to color that outline. And I'm going to put little flowers growing out of these bushes too. And I outlined the tree. And I'll put these little lines back in again. And see, when you outline things, it really, really pops them out. So I really like outlining things too. See how much they pop out once you outline it? And I'm going to put line through here. And here are some flowers kind of flying around in the air. I think maybe another pink one here would be nice. And this one's flying this way. I think I'm just going to give this little sunshine a kind of a little personality. And should I do this? Give it a little lips. And I'll outline this. And what else? I'm going to make these mushrooms. Put some little lines in here. And we'll outline the flower. So what do you think? Oh, I know. There's one more thing that we really should do. It's really cute this way, but what about some kind of a grounding right here? And you don't really want to color it like a real dirt or anything. So let me see. This one was, I think it was this color. And I think that that would look nice. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this flat onto that. When you want to make something like a ground, you have to make it put the pencil on very flat onto your card. So now you have a ground, right? And this little ground needs a little something. So I'm just going to take this little one of my markers. And it's kind of like a grass growing, but you don't want it to be like a grass. But it's just little spickles here and there would help to stabilize this ground. And the chimney, let me see, what color could the chimney be? The chimney should be, I'll just go ahead and make it brown. And then I will give it just a little bit of a line, couple lines. And I'll outline the house. There, I think that's enough. I'm not going to overdo it. And so here is the finished little colored pencil happy neighborhood. I'm happy with it. What do you think? So let's hold it up so you can see it closer. I think that this is really, really cute, and it makes me feel really happy when I see something like this. So I hope that that you like this too, and I hope that you're going to try it and try drawing a couple of these, okay? And maybe draw 3 or 4 or 5 maybe, and you will get really good at it. So keep practicing, and this is your one of your daily practices for this week, right? So anyway, it was really fun working with you on this, and we'll see you again. Thank you for attending, and have a great day.